you have a thumbnail in there? Josh.
Yes, I am live right now. Yes, I am live.
Do you have a thumbnail?
Yes, it took a thumbnail.
What thumbnail did you?
A picture of myself. It took a picture of myself.
You should have put this one.
It doesn't matter. It's already done. What do you want me to do?
Nothing.
Okay. So what I should have done and what I could have done is gone. So it says there's 3 people on this live. Is that true? Who's on there? Can somebody say something? Say something. Say something, please. Is the lighting this bad in here? Can you see me? Oh, there's 4 people. Oh, Kenny K's on here. Hello, Kenny K. We are going live, bro. Our first one. They'll turn on some lights in here. Of course it's Kenny. There it is. We have Ninja Knee, Modern Talk, love you. Oh, so many people love me. Yes, the lighting is bad. Thanks, Kenny K, for getting back to us here. Let's see who else joins our live here. What are we gonna talk about today on our live? I should move this live into some better lighting area.
Go get your ring light.
Ooh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna abandon the live here, or I'm gonna take you guys with me. You want to talk about not being set up for a live? This is a perfect situation, but it's my first time going live, guys, so be patient with me. It helps to clean the camera too. So, babe, I'm going live and there's nobody coming to my live, so what do I do now? Okay.
There is an ongoing LS.
Oh, there is an ongoing LS. So basically, is that Bella? Yes, that's Bella. She's hosting one too. So we're hosting. Hello, KK. Thanks for the support. Really, it says KK. Thanks for the support. We already have more than 1K subs. Maybe next week we will reach 4K watch hours. So yeah. So you're hosting a live as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're also gonna host a live.
So who are we waiting for?
Wait. I told you do silent LS. Just leave it be.
So we're doing silent LS. So Kenny K, if you can hear this, we are doing silent LS. I have no idea what silent LS means, but this.
We're just generating. Don't say it. We're just.
Oh, we're not allowed to say it. So if you heard it, don't tell nobody. I guess we're. Huh?
Don't tell Patty the reason. Okay, we're just generating a bit. We're just generating a big watch hour.
We're generating watch hours by doing lives. So, so technically, I don't really need to sit here, is what you're saying? You know what? I think I could do this. I think I could. You know, this is so easy. If you have 30,000 subscribers and you go live and you have these people doing comments. Oh my God, this is so easy to do. This is easier than videos. You just sit here and talk about their comments.
You don't do LS every day.
Okay, babe, I'm muting you because Kenny K says get some earbuds so you can talk to me. I don't have any, Kenny K. Sorry. So guess what? Good thing, oh, Kenny K, let me show you something. Look at this. Here you go. The lodge. There it is. I told Kenny K about the deal I got on the lodge. We shot a video. We shot a video on it where I did an unboxing, which my editing crew hasn't finished up yet. And we did a video. We did a video where I did some cooking, and yeah, it turned out really nice. So it just has to be edited. But I think we're gonna be on here for about 2 hours on the live stream. So, but hopefully somebody else joins us. That would be so cool because usually people don't go live till they have a couple 6,000-7,000 viewers because there's no point, right? There's nobody really shows up. Let's check the sound. KK, can you check the sound? Can you let me know whether the sound is good or not? Please and thank you, sir. Are you still there, KK? Can we check the sound? Whoa, we got some fans in the house now. Oh, thanks, Mr. KK, for the sound check. Yeah. Maldita Co. I did not mess up that name today. Thank you for coming to our live. So this is my first live. I seen you just joined us today, Maldita, or just now. This is my first live that I'm doing here today. Didn't really expect to be going live today, so yeah, we're just sitting here, and I don't know what we're gonna thought. Oh, well, thank you. She says, like I thought you were very handsome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say that about myself, but thank you so much. I'm sure you're pretty too. I don't mean that in a bad way, but anyhow, so getting back to my live, had no intentions on going live today, and then it was brought up to my intention with my editing crew that I got that maybe a live is something I should do. So, and we had an incredible last 24 hours here. We gained almost 500 subscribers in the last 24 or 12 hours, 24 hours here. So thank you, everybody. We'll do a video when we get monetized here. Hopefully maybe this week or next week for monetization. I don't know how long. I think YouTube takes a while to get monetized. I had one of my friends that got monetized, and basically what happened was he had one video that he talked about suicide and depression, and basically he titled the video "Suicide and Depression." So I think he almost had 7,000 watch hours, and he had all 10,000 subs, and he's still waiting to get monetized. And of course, he tried to get a hold of YouTube, tried to get a hold of YouTube. And the best way he could get a hold of somebody at YouTube is he opened up a Twitter account. So for the people that don't know, that are just joining now, which I don't know who's on here now, but YouTube, or yeah, to get a hold of YouTube, the best way is through Twitter. So basically, he went and talked to them and said, "Hey, why am I not being monetized? I'm qualified. What's going on?" So he basically went and renamed the one video and took her down to suicide and depression, and he was monetized. So if you have a YouTube channel, be very careful how you name the videos, and make sure it's with what they want and how they want it to sound, because very simply you won't get monetized. Looking at can I apply as your maid? Oh, you do not want to be my maid. Absolutely not. Well, okay. I'll need two of you, I think, though. I'll need one for the dishes and one for cooking. I do myself because I love to cook. But yeah, you can send your qualifications to the Modern Talk email. Definitely. Sending you my love and support. Thank you. Thank you for your love and support, Maldita. We appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I wouldn't take you for granted. So, yeah. What do we got here? Ninja 1142. Hello, there's a good day. God bless and congrats. Thank you so much. Yes, bless you too, Ninja 2. Yeah, so very exciting to see this. I can definitely see this live thing being a little bit easier than videos, because you don't have to worry about the shot, and you can communicate with people, talk to people one-on-one. Yeah, it's very neat. I'm so glad that it was brought up to my attention to go live. So anyway, yeah, kind of brought on to me quickly, but nevertheless, no time like the present, I guess. So what else do you guys want to hear about? I have a story a very inspiring story, what happened in my life here in the last couple of days. If you want to hear about that, I'll tell you about that. Where do I start? So, guys, in the last couple of days here, with the economy being the way it is, being very bad, we had a family that comes from our church that had a very hard time. They unfortunately, their home went into foreclosure. The bank took their home, so we helped move them out into a new home, and we helped recover everything from their house. But the best part was, guys, we were able to sell and have all the stuff picked up that they had. So we were able to, give them a peace of mind tonight, food for tomorrow. So you never know who this can happen to. So it was very humbling experience. It was a very, how would I call it? It was an eye opener of saying, live within your means. It's nice to go out once in a while and splurge, but do we really need this? Do we really need that? It gives you a whole new perspective on, oh, I want this, I want that, I need this, I need that, So anyhow, that's what happened to me in the last couple of days. And yeah, other than that, that's about it. Let me check and see if comments we have here. Oh, congratulations. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. It was very heartwarming. So shout out to everybody who helped there. Actually, if you guys go back and look in my videos, where I did an interview with a Jamaican lady, Miss Blossom, she was a big part of this whole thing, where she went and got everybody there to help this family, got everybody there to did food, did like everything. So she was a big positive there. So shout out to you there, Miss Blossom, for helping these people and putting everything on the line. Ange, shout out. Oh, yeah, shout out for Ange. I can't say your last name or second name. It's Ange. And oh, this is what happens when your phone rings through a live. Sorry, guys. Anyway, shout out. Yes, sorry. Gaming. Ange Gaming. So sorry if I didn't get that right. I'm just checking here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for joining our live, and thank you for coming out to check it out. Again, it is my first live. ANG. Okay, ANG. Nice. So yeah, it's my first live I've ever done, and yeah, it's I think it's cool, especially if you have a bunch of subscribers and you have a bunch of people tune in, 100, 200 people. Oh, guys, this is what I want to talk about today. I just remembered. So, and this is talking about because I have been getting so many Filipino viewers from the Philippines. This is something I want to ask Filipinos. And if you're Filipino and you're on here watching, please let me know. So I have had experiences with running into Filipinos here in Calgary, Canada. And if you talk to them, I won't say all, but I would say the majority of people that I've talked to about dating other Filipinos, why are other Filipino people, no, I'm not in the Philippines. Why are people in the Philippines telling what they call foreigners, be careful of dating Filipino women? Why are other Filipinos talking against their own race? Why is that? And I've noticed that so many times. So many times. Thank you, Mr. K. Why is it that Filipinos here in Canada, if you mention that, say, hey, I like this Filipina, I'm talking to this Filipina, they're always saying, oh, bakit why? They're saying, oh, be careful, they might just want your money. And I have found more Canadian Filipinos that are here in Canada say that to me than not. Why? So if anybody knows that, tell me why. So today I went to a Filipino, it's like a little Filipino convenience store. And I was talking to this one lady about, some of the foods, and I wanted to inquire a little bit about the phone services there. And I said, oh, well, I'm looking for Filipina girlfriend. I have a Filipina girlfriend. And she says, oh, I don't believe you. And I'm like, oh, why? She said, oh, I don't believe you. And I'm like, why? She's like, oh, well, I didn't think that foreigners wanted Filipinas. So I don't know who's putting out that information that foreigners don't want Filipinas, or why Filipinos are talking bad about other Filipinos here in Canada. Okay, that's enough of that. But yeah, just if you guys know why, let me know. But anyway, guys, let me look here. I'm just gonna go check my phone. Oh, I can see myself. I'm just gonna go check my phone. Oh, I can see myself. I'm just gonna go check my phone. Oh, I can see. It's echoing back. I see myself. Okay. Mr. K is off to bed. It looks like. Good night. I'll see you in the morning, I guess. Anyhow, guys, what else are we talking about today on this live? What else can we talk about today on this live? Is there anybody here that has something to say or something that they want me to talk about? My number one fan, are you still here? My number one fan who doesn't have a profile picture. People that don't have a profile picture on their YouTube account, you're like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on here? But anyway, it's all good. Each to their own. Because Filipino culture and some of the foreigners and their experience of Filipino people, what they did for foreigners, that's why they think Filipinos are like that. Let me read that again. ENG. Because of the Filipino culture and some of the foreigners, their experience with Filipino people, what they think of foreigners, that's why the Filipinos are like that. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but why would they throw down their fellow Filipino? You know, why would they say, "Oh, be careful, oh, be this, be that"? Um, I made a mistake. You know, when I met Filipina on I can't remember what it was. It was a Filipino just want money. No, come on, don't say that. There's not all Filipinos just want money. I know some to foreigners. No, no, we don't think like that. We don't think like that. No, I don't think like that. But I met a Filipina once that I met her on a website. I can't remember what it was called, this dating site. And the Filipina was so nice, so sweet, sent me beautiful pictures, and but never really wanted to chat live. So after a while, I'm like, all right, what's going on? Long story short, it was not a girl, but he or she or whatever, if they're called a she or a trans, let's call her a trans because I don't want to be politically correct. I don't want to offend anybody because I'm nothing against trans people or gay people, but I'm straight. So, but the trans, is it a trans woman if they're a guy wanting to be a woman? I think it's a trans woman there. The trans woman did a really good job at not showing me for the first 2 weeks uh, that she was not an actual, a born woman. The photos that she sent me, she looked gorgeous. I could not tell that it was a trans woman. So, and again, I got nothing against people that are trans. I have really good friends. Actually, one of my friends that did my hair, the last guy who did my hair, I've been seeing this guy for a long time, and he's gay, and he's actually bi. So I have no issue with any of that. It's not my cup of tea. So let's go to the comments here. Filipinos just want money to foreigners, but not all. No, not all. Maldita, I'm still here, but not all Filipinos. Because of some scammers, it happens in all races. Thank you, Maldita. That is such a right. That is, you hit the nail on the head, girl. That is exactly what it is. It's in all races because, I am getting so many calls on this particular phone right here. This is my cell phone from telemarketers from India asking, saying that $500 for this and this and that. I have a lot of fun with them. I don't just hang up. This is too good to just hang up. So, but yes, that's right, Maldita. Very good point. There are scammers everywhere. I think though that in countries where there is less infrastructure, less money, that maybe the scamming's turned up a notch. Maybe because you take a country like Canada, and I'm not saying we're better or anything, but if you take the job, the employment and unemployment rates, Canada, US, wherever, they are quite a bit lower, and people don't have to scam. They actually have jobs. So, and in countries where there is no jobs, like say India, Philippines, Um, India, Philippines, any third world country, yes, you will have that because people don't have the opportunity to find a good job. So anyway, good job, Maldita. Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. ANG, Filipinos or other foreigners, countries, I think are the same people. Yes, that's right. Good job. That's exactly right. They are all of, there's good and bad. Look at me. Some people think I'm good and some people think I'm bad. There's a couple people I'm sure that hate me, and I'm sure there's some people that like me. I mean, love, I don't know how many people love me though. Maybe my mom. But anyway, what else we got here? Yeah, you nailed it, Maldita. Yes, you did. I agree with that, what ANJ said. So we all have to be careful with dealing with other people. Yes, we do. We have to be careful. You know what my opinion is when it comes to relationships? And I did a bit of a video on that. I did it with that. I attached it to another video. So if you didn't watch the whole hour, you would have never seen it. But my opinion is people are way too fast when it comes to relationships. People they'll see each other for a week or two and then they're so in love, their boyfriend, their girlfriend. And this is not just, I'm talking in general to be careful. I'm not, but so people are always too fast to trust. And me, I am the worst. I'm not even practicing what I preach. But I mean, I know it's wrong. That's why I'm so careful of who I let into my life because I'm so vulnerable when it comes to that because I don't know how to say no to people. And that's why I have been taken advantage of. So when it comes to that, yes, you're right, Maldita. We have to be careful dealing with other people. You can be friendly, you can be nice, be respectful because you don't know how that person thinks. You don't know how that person's going to interpret it. I can't even speak right now. How this person will process what you're doing and you don't understand what they're thinking, so you might say something to somebody and they might take it a totally different way. So anyway, we can only speak for ourselves. Maybe think like that but other foreigners think the other way. Well, you know what, if that's how you think, if you go to the Philippines, China, anywhere, it doesn't matter. Let's not just talk about the Philippines here. Let's talk about anywhere. If you're an expat in any country and you go there thinking that the women only want your money and you have your guard up that high, you're not gonna enjoy yourself. I mean, be careful. Have your guard up. But I mean, if you're paranoid and constantly, monitoring every single little move that somebody does around you, then don't be with that person because that's a very hard life. It's very long. It's, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. It reminds me of my first relationship. I used to be so jealous, and this girl I dated, her name was Rose. I won't, of course, reveal her full name, but um, I'm telling you, I would watch the clock at my house and call her in 20 minutes, and literally set timers because I was so jealous and insecure. Um, about that, and so yeah, we have to be very careful, meeting people from other countries. And then my second girlfriend, I was not, then I knew better, and she would always try to make me jealous and tease me and say, oh, this guy said this to me, this guy said that to me. You know what I used to say to her? Go, he'll bring you back by 11 o'clock. He'll bring you back home by 11 o'clock. That's it. He'll take you shopping once, and he'll take you for dinner once, and he'll see how big the bill is. He'll bring you home. So anyway, anyhow, good topic, guys. Good topic. But yeah, that's what I ran into today. That's what I seen. That's what I experienced today. Kind of a little bit disappointing, you know. I have also gone to Filipino. I know a guy. He's Filipino. He's the head guy of the Filipino community in my small suburb town. Like I live in the suburbs of Calgary, obviously, but and he's invited me to some Filipino functions. This was prior to COVID, and same thing I experienced there. That's when I really noticed the Filipino girls would say, "Oh, if you go to the Philippines," because I am coming to the Philippines in December, guys. December, I am coming to the Philippines, so I'm so excited. And I would say, "Yeah, I'm going to the Philippines. In a couple of years, I'm planning a trip." And they would always say, "Bucket? Why?" I'm like, "Oh, I want to have a holiday." "Oh, be so careful of the girls. Be careful." So, and I always found that very strange that so many people, other Filipinos, would say that about their own race. So, anyway, what else do we have here? Well, guys, you know what? I think this is not horrible. My first live, I think it was okay, good or bad, motivates you. Will know right away which. He says good or bad. You will know right away which one. Yeah, that's right. You will know. Good one there, KK. Yeah, it's and that's the other thing. Go with your instincts. If you're questioning it that much, you're questioning it that much for a reason. A, you're either not comfortable with making the decision. B, you're skeptical about it. So your bottom line is you don't feel right doing it, so you shouldn't be doing it. So if you feel like that, just bow out. But there are some people that want to prove a point, or they want to, oh no, because I said this or I said that, I have to go with it. Swallow your pride. What's I watched a poker game here online, and one of those nights I couldn't sleep, and this old guy, Doyle Brunson, did a bit of a speech, and he said, in life, he said, if you have ego, you go broke. He said it doesn't matter. This can be poker, this can be life, this can be anything. This has proved itself. This is not fake. This is 100% truth. Ego makes you go broke, and that can be interpreted in different ways. So anyway, knowledge is from the pokerstars.net. Hopefully I don't get a copyright for seeing that. Doyle Brunson's probably saying, who the hell is this guy talking about me on his little itty bitty channel? So, we got forecast for tomorrow. We got scattered showers for tomorrow, guys. Scattered showers and 14 degrees. All you guys on here from the Philippines, I checked the temperature there yesterday. Oh my God, 39 degrees with 70% humidity. Lord Jesus, I don't know if I could do that, but we had, when we get to 25, 30 degrees here, we start sweating and, crushing cold water. Can you imagine 39 degrees? I said knowledge is power. Too bad I know. Yes, you do. Knowledge is power. Too bad I don't have them. You know what? It's only it's only as strong as your mind. So if you tell yourself that you don't have knowledge, or if you, and sometimes you can self educate. You can do your own research. Like, there's so many things, like that. Say for example, like, this is not, totally relevant to my conversation, but last I think it was last July, I did some investments. From a friend of mine told me, um, that he did some investments and he encouraged me to do it. One of my best friends, and I said, "Oh, it was Ethereum. It was Ethereum that it wasn't a big investment, but and he invested a fair bit amount of money in it." And he said, "Do your own research." Mr. K, he's the same way. No matter what anybody says, no matter what any document says, if he can do his own research and do his own, he does. And shout out to you there, brother, for always being like that. So there's a lot of times where, yeah, you don't have to be the smartest person, but you can do your own research. At least you're prepared for what's coming at you. If you go into something, and sometimes you're left in a situation where you cannot control that, that's a given. But if you can control it, and you have something that's come upon you, and you can go there and say, you know what, this is happening tomorrow, or I'm going to buy this, or I'm going to do that. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is money. Money is power, right? You can do your own research, instead of spending. Well, I love you. Aw, I have somebody that loves me. I have a fan that loves me. Well, I love all you guys, and for all your support, I love you extra. Anyway, but getting back to that, I get so distracted with these compliments. Maldita, what are you doing to me? But anyway, getting back to that, as I was saying, for the people that are doing their own research, my hat goes off to you, because at least when the time comes, you might not know everything, but you have, that little bit of knowledge that can lead to a bigger, you know, more knowledge, right? So, and then after a while, you become so good at looking things up, or researching things, or doing your own research, or doing your own experiments, that sometime down the road, people always check your checks. Yes, always have a checklist. He KK, perfect example. Always go over stuff. Always have a checklist. And always try your best. Who says that? Always try your best. Is that your best? Try your best. And that's a very good point for the people who live like that. So always, do your own research, uh, cross your T's and dot your I's, and then you've done the best you can at that point. So if something hits you, broadsides you, okay, well, yeah, you were prepared for it. There's nothing you can do. But if you're able to, do your own research, do your own homework, and at least you'll feel better about what you're going into, what you're getting into, and that's that. So, but yeah, ENG, good point. But yeah, we're we're not gonna say that you don't have them, because you must have some knowledge. We're all given a certain amount of knowledge by the man upstairs. So it's just, there's certain things that I might not know that you know, and there's certain things that you are good at that I'm not good at. So it just depends on what what uh, what you're into, and what you know, right? Sorry, guys, I just have to reply to this message. Um, anyway, so yeah. Other than that, wow, 40 minutes we've been live. That time just flies. I can see this being a hobby, or I can see this being, something I would really enjoy doing live with a bunch of different comments. I mean, not that I take you guys for granted, but if a guy has 6 or 7 or 10,000 subscribers and you come on here and you have, comment after comment where you can go subject after subject, I can see how that is can be very fun, and meeting different people and passing out modern talk. So, ANJ, thank you so much for your warming advice. I really appreciate it. You're welcome. And you know what? If there's something that you know that I don't know, that you know what I mean, I'm always looking for, feel free. And that's why I say in all my YouTube videos at the end of every video, if you guys have a uh, if you guys have advice, if you guys have um, you know any ideas, like please let me know. Constructive criticism, I am a big fan of it. Like, I've had a couple of people say to me, "Hey, do this with your videos. Do this with your videos." I say yes. I thank you so much, and I don't take it for granted. And I don't. I have a thick skin. If you say something that's whatever, I'm like, I'm cool, right? But if it's something that I can use and some information that is beneficial to me, of course I'm going to uh, use it and say thank you for using it. Altita, I am very loyal. Yes, you are. I always notice you are most of the times the first to comment on all my videos. Oh my gosh, I can't thank you enough. You are, I think, by far, you are one of my loyaler fans, or subscribers. You are very loyal. You always comment. You're always saying something, and I really do appreciate that. Yeah, you should definitely, if you have anything that you want me to try. It was you that suggested the Filipino mukbang. If it wasn't for you, I would have never done that. And thanks to you, um, I got a sponsored mukbang. So it was quite the experience from this restaurant. And I really enjoyed it. Me and Mr. K, we enjoyed some really delicious food. I would say that Filipino mukbang would definitely, out of the mukbangs that I've done, and I have done other food videos, the Filipino one definitely would be up there. It was that the food was very good. It was delicious. So I'm definitely looking forward to some Filipino cuisine. Um, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to some Filipino cuisine, and we're gonna do some more. I actually had one booked here, and the guy emailed me and said, "Hey, would you like to come and review our restaurant, do a mukbang here?" And then I emailed him and said, "Yes. What day were you thinking?" And that's the last thing I heard from the gentleman. So I don't know where it stands at now. And now we've gone into a complete lockdown here, phase one. So I think that kind of threw a wrench into everything. But I got some really exciting videos coming that we're working on right now. I'm getting editing with my editing crew. Shout out to the editing crew. You guys are just absolutely the best. I mean, you're the best money can buy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody helping anybody that's helping me with my YouTube. Mr. K does a lot. He's always given me these ideas, and always there's a couple things that I've videos to come of dishes that I cook that are solely Mr. K's recipes, and Yeah, it's there's a lot of people that are helping. It's not just me. So and definitely not the easiest thing to go make a video all the time, right? So I can see right through my neighbor. He's a single guy too, like me. He lives alone like me, I should say. Yeah. So um yeah, so it's so good. Let's do more. Yeah, let's do more. That's right. Let's do more. But anyway, what other topic are we gonna talk here? Let's see. So, you guys, how many people we have on here? 5 people on here. Where are you guys watching from? What are you guys? Are you guys from Canada? Where are you guys all from? I know KK is from Canada, but if you guys don't mind me asking, ANJ, where are you from? Maldita, where are you from? Can you do you mind telling us? And you don't have to if you don't want to reply to that. But if you don't mind, tell us where you guys are from. I'll leave that. And when you were in the Philippines. Oh, oh my gosh. ANJ from the Philippines. Nice. I'm gonna be in the Philippines December. I'm hoping to come for 4 weeks in December. So I have actually reached out to the consulate here, but I haven't got a reply yet to see what I need for a visa. I am not vaccinated yet, so I imagine we won't be able to fly until we're vaccinated. So, um, but yeah, what my plans were, because I've had this flight booked, and because of COVID, we got returns. So my flights were going from Calgary to Vancouver. Vancouver, I was going straight to Metro Manila, and then I wanna do some touring when I'm in the Philippines. I'll be in close to Ordaneta, in Pangasinan. Maybe we'll go to Dumaguete, which is like what the expat capital uh, of the Philippines, Dumaguete. So yeah, I want to meet a couple of the YouTubers that that I watch. So do that, and I watch a YouTuber from he's in uh, Southern Leyte, and that's seems like a very nice island. So I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet, how much traveling I'll do, but um, I got a conversation on the side here, but yeah. So I don't know how much traveling I'm gonna do, but when I get there, I think when I get there, I'm gonna be staying in Makati. Uh, I want to stay at the Suffet for a couple of nights, and I want to check out that restaurant. Hopefully, it's going by then. And I'm going to do a vlog on this the staircase. I think it's called the Staircase Restaurant. It's supposed to be one of the best restaurants in the world. So I definitely want to do a vlog on that, and I want to go to this other restaurant and do a second vlog called the Red Lantern. It's also in Makati. It's known to be one of the better dim sum restaurants in the Philippines. So I want to go check that out, and maybe I'll do some if I can do some diving. I thought, oh, maybe I'm too big to dive, but then I've seen a couple guys who are some big guys who have diving channels. Like I watch Critter Hunter. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, but he's seems like a pretty cool guy. Him and the Finn Show. I'm sure you guys have heard of him. He's a huge vlogger there. So I see they're doing lots of diving right now, and they're not too far from Dumaguete. I don't know. I want to say. I don't know. I don't want to say a wrong word, and then you guys are laughing at me for pronouncing it wrong. So, but yeah, I want to do that and maybe do a little bit of diving. Nothing too crazy, just go take some pictures of some reefs for maybe, GoPro. I might buy a GoPro for going underwater and doing like one video. Like, obviously, it's not going to be a professional diving video, but, if I can do, even one or two videos of diving and seeing some cool fish. So, yeah, and then head back home. So let's see what we got here. Maldita says, yes, so we don't need to be intelligent to succeed in life or to be good, but we always do what we can for us to be ready for the most. Yeah, no, that's right. Always try and be prepared for whatever comes to you. Go in with an open mind. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have a plan B, have a plan C. Don't go in with something and saying, well, this has to work. Because guess what? I watched this one YouTuber, and this is such a good line. I'm going to steal that line. I'm going to only say it now, obviously, but he says it all the time. But he said, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. But that's a good one, right? Because God always has his own plans, and then we have ours. So he always says, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So anyway, so yes, Maldita, that's right. Always do what we can do and do our best and be ready for this. Angie, I hope you get a good time in the future coming from the Philippines. Yes, I can't see why not. You know what? I make fun. I make it fun for myself wherever I go. I usually make the best of it. I am shy. No, I'm not. I'm not really shy. I mean, sometimes I can be, but no. Okay, no, I'm not shy. But yeah, I'll make fun of it. I mean, life gives you lemons. People say life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Yeah, we'll make some extremely good lemonade with whatever card we're dealt with. So my only thing is, and I'm hoping this is what happens, is if I fly to the Philippines, I'm gonna book a flight on economy flex maybe, and I checked these flights just the other day actually when I was sitting in the bathtub soaking. I checked the flights, and this was on December 1st or November 30th. I think November 30th or 29th. I'm not sure, from Vancouver. So I would have to fly from here to Vancouver to Manila, Metro Manila. It was economy flex was $1,200 Canadian. And so then I just clicked on the business, and first class was like $4,000. I'm like, okay, well, definitely not doing that. But I spoke to a very informative young lady that works for Filipino Airlines, and she said that what they'll do is, if they have first class flights, about 24 to 48 hours before the flight leaves, um, you can bid on these first class flights. So that's what I plan to do. So, and maybe some people are bidding them at like $400 or $500. So if I go, I'll go like $517. Like make it an uneven number or a weird number, and hopefully I get the bid. Because guys, it's 12 hours. 12 hours. I am 6'5". I weigh 300 and some pounds. Can you imagine sitting for 12 hours in economy for this boy? No, so that's why if I do economy flex, I get to pick my seat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick, the seat closest to the row so I can stretch one leg at a time. So I can at least stretch one leg at a time. So that's my plan, is to do that bid. Because I mean, honestly, I'd rather save that $4,000 and spend that in the Philippines and enjoying myself versus for that $4,000 flight. That's crazy. KK, God has a good sense of humor, like to mess things up around the corner. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But that's a good saying that old Paul has on his channel here, Old Dogs or whatever it's called. He's got a couple of good ones. He's been around for a while, so his channel also just exploded too. And I think he's been on YouTube now for a year and a half, and he's done really well on his channel. So I think we're 2 months now on ours. So yeah, we've got a few people that are watching and subscribing. So, but yeah, no, definitely, God. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So, but yeah, that's my plans with as far as flights go. What I'll do is I'll fly an extra day here, and maybe I'll get a hotel in Vancouver near the airport. And I'm gonna go light, guys. One thing that I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get the tote backpack. It's a bag. It's about $175. I looked it up on Amazon. It cannot be cut. You can't cut it. You can't, like, it's got two straps, and the straps they're cloth, but they have a wire that can't be cut so nobody can steal it. So I'm gonna have the tote lock bag, it's called. So I'm gonna get one of those from Amazon. Shout out to Jeff there. I'm just kidding. This wasn't sponsored by Amazon. I'm sure he doesn't have to sponsor anybody, but so I'm gonna buy one of those because honestly, like, if you can't cut the bag, you can't cut the straps. If you lock it, the lock cannot be picked. Like it, I mean, it is $175 for a reason. Oh yeah, Philippines. Yes, I seen that. ANG from the Philippines, Meldy Taco from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. I got loyal big fans in the Philippines. But anyhow, so that's what I'm gonna travel with, that and my backpack, and maybe a small medium-sized luggage. But what I'm gonna do there is hopefully I can buy some, not cheap, but get a good deal on a luggage set there, like a big, maybe too big a luggage, and bring a luggage back. Like, you know what I mean? Bring some. Oh my gosh. So sorry guys, this is an inside thing here. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I want to do, is I want to bring a luggage back. So because I plan to bring back, because I have me and my family, we're very close. So I want to try and bring somebody back, or everybody, something special, not just a key holder, or not just a freaking piece of candy, how some people bring you when they go on a holiday. But I want to bring something back, something special back for everybody. So, because I mean, honestly, like, what, 20-30% of 10% of people from Canada, maybe 20% will ever go to Asia. And some of my family members, I guarantee you, they won't fly, let alone go to Asia. So AJ, ANJ. I hope no COVID that time. You know what? I really, man, I'm gonna be so disheartened. I'm gonna be so disheartened if I can go, because this is the second time I'm pushing my trip to the Philippines, and I really want to go so bad. I want to go so bad. I just, I'm going to be very upset if I can't go. So honestly, at this point, I don't have the vaccine yet. I don't have the vaccine yet. I don't have, a visa at this point. I don't have, any documents to go um, to the Philippines at this point. So I am going to be very upset if I can't go. However, if I can't, I can. So yeah, Angie, good point. I hope there's no more COVID. Well, there's always going to be COVID. COVID is here to stay, but let's hope it's controlled. And if the vaccine is what they say it is, let's hope that things can go back to somewhat what we called normal prior to COVID. So, Eldita, I love the way you smile. I hope we can meet you this coming December too. Oh, well, you know what? You never know, right? We'll see what happens. It's too late or too early to say anything now, because you never know. I might not even be able to go at this point. I'm hoping I can, but yeah, if I can, maybe we can arrange, if we get a big enough fan base, we can do a meet and greet for the fans, or for the not fans. My God, who wants to be my fan? Subscriber. And it's not because I'm special, but it's even like some of the people who are my subscribers. I am a subscriber of their channel, and I'd like to meet them. So subscribers meeting each other is what I'm saying, right? So yeah. KK, good night. Thanks for having me. Good luck with the live chats. Loved it. Oh, thank you so much for coming, KK. Absolute pleasure to have you on the live. You're a tall drink of knowledge. Thank you so much thank you. Appreciate you for coming out and joining our live here for the last hour. KK's been here for almost an hour now, so thank you. All you guys, actually. NJ, you've been here from the start. Maldita, you've been here, so thank you so much. Appreciate you guys all coming out and chatting with me on these subjects. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready for drink some coconut juice and maybe have some adobo and some pancit and no balut. I've tried balut. Nah. Nah. So I'll tell you this story about the balut. So when I was younger, I worked in the oil and gas industry. And I worked for this company. This was before I started my own business. I worked for this company called Doug's Vac. So basically what we did was I ran a big truck. We would go out to sites and we would suck up oil and mud like a big vacuum. Suck it up, take it, and dispose it. That's what we did. And my helper was a Filipino. His name was Jonathan. And this is the first time I tried Filipino spaghetti. And remember, at this point, I knew this much about the Philippines. Zero, nothing, nada. Done. So Jonathan, he was a very nice guy. He worked on a ship in Dubai, like on a cruise ship for many years before he got his papers to the Philippines. He came here, brought his wife here, and was a really good worker. So he was my swamper, my helper, what do you call it? He's called a swamper here. He said, sir, I said, don't call me sir. Okay, call me my name. Like I am not a. Just because I'm the driver doesn't mean I am your boss, because you are the swamper's boss. But I'm not, because everything he did, he's like, sir. Like, stop calling me sir. Because on the site, the guys would make fun of me. They're like, oh, Sir Joshua. Oh, Sir Joshua. But anyway, so Jonathan said, tomorrow my wife will cook lunch. Don't bring a lunch. All right. So we went out to the site to suck up a puddle of oil. And it was a slow day, so we stopped after we went to disposal because they paid us for an extra 5-6 hours to do our job. So we can have a paid lunch. So, and he bought a big bag. So he pulls out this bag and he opens it up, and I'm like, oh, spaghetti, noodles, pasta. So he's like, okay, this is a Filipino spaghetti. I'm like, well, spaghetti, spaghetti. How can you change spaghetti? So he gives me a fork, and I go moving these noodles, and I find hot dogs. And I'm thinking, I wonder if this guy has no money because he put wieners. He put wieners in spaghetti. I'm like, dude, where's the beef? Where's the ground beef? He's like, we don't use ground beef. We use hot dog. I'm like, what? Because I thought, oh, maybe the guy's struggling. Maybe, he's not making any money and he can't afford the ground beef. He's eating wieners, hot dogs. We call it wieners here in Canada. He's like, oh, no, no. In the Philippines, we do it with hot dogs. Well, all right. It's all good. Try something new. So I take a big old scoop of these spaghetti. And what do I expect? A nice, savory, Parmesan cheese hot dog spaghetti. Wow. So I put this thing in my mouth, and right away I'm like, I thought, oh, she used sugar instead of salt. I said, do you realize? And he's just eating away. I look over at him, and he's just shoveling the spaghetti in his mouth. I said, do you realize how sweet this spaghetti is? Did she put sugar instead of salt? He's like, oh, no, that's how. So you guys put sugar in there? He's like, oh, no, no, no. We buy the sauce like that, and it's a sweet sauce. And I'm like, honestly, I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. So anyway, we'll come back to that subject of the sweet spaghetti. So then I'm like, all right, no more. This guy's out, no more. And then he pulls out a bag, and he's like, oh, try this. I'm like, what's this? And it looks like a chips. He's like, no, it's called a chicharron. I'm like, what is a chicharron? So I'm eating this. It's pretty crunchy, tastes okay. He's like, it's chicken skin. I'm like, why can't you buy the meat? Why don't you buy the meat? Why the skin? Throw the skin away. He's like, oh, no, no, in the Philippines, we eat the skin. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually not too bad. So, well, that was the end of that. So from there on, I said, okay, thanks for the lunch, but I'll bring my own lunch from now. Because I did not like that spaghetti at all. Zero. So anyway, a couple of weeks go by, and Jonathan says he opens up his bag, and the smell that comes out of this bag. I said, what in the hell are you eating? He said, dried fish. I said, what the hell are you eating? Why are you eating dried fish? I said, there's fresh fish at the store. Why are we eating dried fish? He's like, oh, no, it's a Filipino thing. We love dried fish. I'm like, all right. So it smelled pretty bad. It took about a week to get that smell out of the truck. I said, listen, I don't care if you want to eat dried fish, but if the owner of the truck smells this truck, and I tell him that you ate dried fish in here and that's what it smelled like, he gonna kick you out, Jack. You ain't coming back. So you're welcome. For me, if it was my truck, feel free, because you can't tell people what not to eat. But the owner of the truck, I knew him very well, and I know he won't be putting up with that smell. So anyhow, so long story short, Jonathan didn't bring dried fish to work anymore. But so one day he opens up his bag and he's got a bunch of eggs. So I'm like, oh, eggs. He's like, you got to try this. And he's like, this is not what you think it is. I'm like, what is it? It's an egg. He's like, oh, no, no. It's a baby duck. I said, what? It's a baby duck. What? He said, it's a duck embryo. I can't remember how many weeks he said. And what they do is they boil it. He said they boil it so it kills the duck. So it's like an abortion. And then they crack it open. He drinks the soup, and then he put chili and vinegar in it, and soy, I think, and eats it. So he's like, you gotta try it. I'm like, all right. I'm not. I don't discriminate. I try. Well, okay, I'll be honest. It wasn't bad. It really was not bad. But the fact that I am eating a baby duck. No, I can't do it. I cannot do it. And then the burp I have after that. I think I went home that day, and I'm not a big drinker, but that night I drank so much liquor to try and get this through my system. Anyway, so now getting back to the balut, I don't think that it's a horrible thing because I've done a lot of research, and I guess this balut is just packed with so much nutrients and vitamins. Actually, it's an overdose of nutrients and vitamins. I heard some lady say on a vlog that they've had doctors say if you eat 10 balut, you could have a heart attack because of so much vitamins, and like your heart will just, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but I guess it's just packed to the nines with nutrition. But again, I'll get mine from vegetables and everything else. I'm good with the balut. But anyway, um, what was it, 2 years ago? We got our first Jollibee here in Calgary, guys. We got our first Jollibee. So Jollibee, when it first came to Calgary here, let me tell you how it was. We had the store set up, and then outside the store, we had a tent. They put up a tent. It was 100 feet by 50 feet wide. 100 feet. So I don't know the meters. I know Filipinos are meters. So there's 3 feet in a meter, I think. So that's 33.3 meters long and say 15 or 16 meters wide. And the tent was lined like a snake. And it was so bad that by 10 o'clock in the afternoon, they wouldn't let anybody in the tent anymore. And they'd be serving those people in the tent till 11 o'clock at night. I think the first 20 people got Jollibee free for a year. And there's all 20 of them camped there the night before. And this was in the middle of winter. Filipinos are sleeping in the freaking Canadian winter on the street to be first in line for Jollibee. Now that is dedication. So we were the first ones in Canada to get Jollibee. Or no, yes, we were. And then Toronto, then Edmonton. But anyway, so we have 2 Jollibees now. So I went to Jollibee the first time, months and months. And this was like that for months, guys. People were coming from Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Even when I've gone after that, there were still people coming from Saskatchewan, Manitoba. That's 13, 14-hour drive, one way. People were flying. I met one couple that flew from Vancouver, rented a vehicle to come and get Jollibee, and then drove back with. And you could, when it first came, you could only order $100 max worth of food. So everybody that went in there ordered $100 max. So that's why by 10 a.m. they closed the gates because they couldn't, So anyway, so when months and months after it had settled down, I went to Jollibee and I took a chicken. I took the chicken. I took the palabok, the spaghetti, and I took one of my favorite things at Jollibee is the peach mango pie. Oh my God. I've never tried the Yum Burger. Sorry, Filipinos. But when it comes to burgers, we got you down. I mean, I'm sorry. When it comes to burgers, us Canadians are going to win every time. Because the Yum Burger, absolutely a no. If Filipinos come here and try the burgers here, and I've had a lot of Filipinos say, oh, the burgers here are so good. But Jollibee, I'm sorry, your burgers suck. I've had them 3 times. I've tried them 3 different times. they absolutely hands down suck. Okay, sorry. So that's why I've never tried the patty with the rice and the gravy, like the mushroom gravy. I've never tried it because I've tried the Yum Burger and it hands down sucks. But the chicken, I would definitely say from all the fried chicken I've had, it's between the Korean fried chicken and the Jollibee. You guys are tied for best. The peach mango pie, the best pie, hands down. The pineapple juice, on point. The spaghetti. This is now where I tried the spaghetti. And wow, I loved it. I even actually took a spaghetti to my sister and she loved it. She's never had Filipino spaghetti, so I absolutely loved it. But I wasn't in the lineup and there's this beautiful Filipina there. And she's like, "Sir, why don't you try the palabok?" So then I went up to the counter and I said, "Could I have the pakapok?" I didn't even know it. The girl at the counter laughed so much. She's like, no, she said, "Hi, sir. Welcome to Jollibee, where we're having a jolly day." You know, to have this line to say. And then she's like, I said, "Could I have a papapok?" She's like, "Sir, what?" I said, "That one." She's like, "Oh, the palabok." so So yeah, I tried the palabok and I loved it, and I found out what's in palabok, and I'm cool with that. I don't mind the fried pork skin; it's really good, the palabok. So I did enjoy that. Um, but yeah, so my first Jollibee experience was a good one. Okay, let's go to the comments here. My pleasure. Thanks for having me. Oh, then my pleasure. I hope you get to come and visit me too, Maldita. I hope so too. Yes. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yes, balut. Yeah, balut. Sorry, no balut. Not for me. I've had my balut. Young Filipinos love Jollibee before. That's my favorite, but now I taste a different kind of burgers like Burger King or Wendy's Burger. Ooh, Wendy's Burger. You guys have Wendy's in the Philippines? Please reply to that if you have a Wendy's in the Philippines. Because yeah, we have Wendy's in the Philippines. Wendy's in the Philippines. We have Wendy's here in Canada. So if you have Wendy's in the Philippines, please reply. Or did you try it in a different country? But anyway, but yeah, the Jollibee experience was definitely very good. And then last year, I bought some. Yes, we have Wendy's burger here. Oh, so cool! Yeah, I'll check that out. We have Wendy's here too, so it's a big thing here. We have A&W. I don't know if you guys have that. It's A&W. It's like it was one of the first fast food burgers here, and they do everything like they support strictly Alberta Canadian beef, and they're because Albertans, my province, we have a certain standard when it comes to beef because we are the biggest beef producers. So everybody says Alberta beef, right? Or Alberta. So that's why Albertans have a certain standards. But in these big cities like Calgary, Edmonton, where you have all these, foreign nationals, they have no idea what that means, right? So they can get away with serving, a lower quality. That's the bottom line. They can get away with serving a little lower quality because foreign nationals, they do not know the standards. It's the same as me coming to the Philippines and asking for bulalo, and they serve me a shitty bulalo. And I mean, I would know because I've ate enough here, but for somebody who's never, they're like, "Oh, it's soup." They don't know the taste of the tender meat or whatever, right? So that's how it is here. So yeah, Wendy's is they do have a reputation for having a decent burger though. However, for me, I am not big on burgers. I My favorite lunch cuisines, I guess, either Filipino food. I go to Max's a lot. I go to a couple different Filipino restaurants here. Me and Mr. K, we've gone to a few different ones. I go for dim sum. I love dim sum. And dim sum has got to be up there with one of my favorite cuisines, things to eat is dim sum. And I love to cook too, guys. as you can see, I got a couple of videos in editing right now that I've done. So you'll see these videos come out. I've put a lot of effort into cooking, and so I love to cook, and I do consider myself a bit of a chefy. I call it a chefy. So it's definitely something that I enjoy doing, and yeah, you'll see it in the videos as time goes on. I made a couple purchases here, so you'll see I got some videos, some good footage coming. Yeah, that's Maldita. Yeah, that's a lot of good words you can choose from. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's like, again, I'm not if I'm coming to the Philippines, like, I watch a lot of foreign nationals in the Philippines, lots of expats, and you know what? I will say 75% of them bitch about the food. I'm gonna say, what are you doing there if you know the food they serve? What are you doing there? They bitch about the food. I constantly hear it. I love Filipino food. I don't care if I go to the Philippines for 1 month. I don't care if I don't eat no American food or Western food. I don't care. It will not bother me one bit, because I absolutely have no. I've even been practicing some Tagalog. You guys are gonna laugh if I try to say something in Tagalog, so I'm not gonna. But I've been going to Rosetta Stone and trying to learn some Tagalog so I can order some good food. But yeah, the food thing, I'm not. I don't care if I don't eat a burger for a month. Shit, I go here. I go eat without 3 months, 4 months without eating a burger. So I'm not worried about that. And I'm happy you understand me because I'm not good at talking English. Well, you know what? You sure seem to type good enough. Good, perfect, actually. Very good, I would say. For somebody that doesn't know how to speak English, you sure know how to write it very nice. Unless you have a translating translates. I don't know. Um, talk Spanish a little bit, and I learned from my grandpa. Oh, good for you, Spanish. So I always thought that was such a cool language to know, Spanish. Here, let me open up. I always thought that was such a cool language to know was Spanish. So, but yeah, I know magandang araw, magandang umaga. What else do I know? I know tubig means water. Um, itlog is egg. Um, I knew a couple sentences, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't practiced for a while. But I knew a sentence and a couple sentences, and on Rosetta Stone, and it was the little boy is drinking or eating. I'm not sure. It was like, I think it was umiinom ang maga umiinom ang magapatang lalaki. And then I knew kumakating, which I think that's eating. Kumakating itlog, eating egg. Nag, it would be kumakating nag itlog. So there's so much nag and sha and sila that I have a hard time understanding it. And Rosetta Stone is nice, don't kid yourself, but I wish there was some. I wish if I was ever to design something like that, I would explain it in English and kumakating nag itlog. See, I knew you guys would laugh. I'm trying. I'm trying. At least I'm making an effort. And then nanakpasa. Nanakpasa. Isn't that's nanakpasa? That's either cooking or reading. And then what else do I know? Oh, salamat po. Thank you, po. Then I know What else do I know? What's this blessing one that you guys always say, the younger people say to the older people? I'm trying to think what it is. I knew it. I knew it. Nagpasa reading. Yeah, you know what? I'll get good at it. There's a Filipina here that she promised to help me, and I said I would pay her, and then when it came down to it, she wouldn't answer my messages, so I don't know why. And then I was given a contact for somebody that teaches it at a school, but of course they're shut down. So unfortunate. Nagbasa, nagbasa. You know what I noticed? The tongue up here, like always ends up here on a lot of words. Like we don't have that. Good thing you talk to Filipino people. Yeah, I mean that's right. If it wasn't, they wouldn't understand me, would they? You know what? At least I'm like I try, right? I know you guys are probably just rolling around laughing at me right now. Yeah, and that's true, Angie. I can learn, but um, I have this one Filipino. I go well, not every morning, but I would say once or twice a week. Remember, guys, because I try and do only smoothies for breakfast. I have this one lady that I go and I do. I This one lady that I go and she's the manager of a Booster Juice, which is like a smoothie place. So I go there and I get smoothies all the time. And she's a Filipina. She's very nice. She's very super friendly. And sometimes I try and speak to her and she just giggles because I'm sure what I'm saying sounds so crazy. So anyway, but yeah, I'll learn. I'll learn it. I'll get better at it. I'll get better at it. I'll I got somebody sending me messages here. Um, oh, they stopped. Okay, but maybe they know I'm in a live now. Ah, Lord. Anyway, but anyhow, guys. Oh, it says I'm watching your live while I'm washing dishes. Haha. You know what? If you want to come wash my dishes, oh my God, I hate washing dishes. You know what? My dishes are right there, and I'm so shy I can't even show you because my sink is full of dishes. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. My mom is coming through here tomorrow, and uh, yeah, I know. My mom is coming here through here tomorrow with my dad, and I said, "Mommy, are you coming tomorrow?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Mommy, my house needs a little bit of cleaning." She's like, "I already have the everything packed, the cleaning supply. I don't know how to clean. I'm just not good at it. I just can't do it. Like I just, you know how some people they can walk somewhere and they can if they trip over something they're like, oh, I'm tripping over this, I'll pick it up and move it. My brain does not work that way. I'll trip over it 5 times before I'll be like, oh, okay, fine, I gotta move it. So I just don't got it. I just don't have that common sense. See, ANJ, you were talking earlier about knowledge. Right there. I don't have the knowledge on how to clean. I am really good at selling my business, being on here, promoting my channel, um, cooking. I consider myself to be a bit of a chefy, a people's person. But when it comes to cleaning, oh my God, I am the worst, the worst. I just am. So those little things like having knowledge how to do cleaning and stuff like that, don't think that is not a knowledge, because that is a knowledge. That is a very basic knowledge that a lot of people don't have. You can be proud of that. So, Maldita, yes, we have a Wendy's. Clark has one. Oh yeah, that's what ANJ was saying, that when that there is a Wendy's there. So, but yeah, I might spend a couple of days in Angeles City and Barrio Beretta instead of Barrio Beretta. Um, so I don't know, where's Clark? Isn't Clark in Angeles City and Angeles City? Isn't that Angeles City, Clark, or close to there? I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just like I'll be Ordinetta, that area, go through there. So you know what I figured out? I got to get me a nice, comfortable chair if I'm going to be doing these lives. Like a nice, that's close to Angli City, Papanga. Yeah, okay. I figured that Clark was close to there. I've been kind of looking at the map, like just kind of getting a lay of the land, because I am really good with directions. So I kind of can, if I'm in a pickle, I can say, oh yeah, Clark's that way, or Clark's close to Angli City, Papanga. Yeah, that's what I figured. And then it's towards Barrio. There's Barrio Beretta in the area as well. Luzon, right? Isn't it Luzon? No, not Luzon. Darn. Anyway, Anyway, I like I said, I've been studying the map, and then I've also been taking virtual drives from Manila to Angeles, like on Google Maps. You can take those virtual drives. So I've been doing that, and then you can turn on the Google Street View. So I've been just kind of prepare myself. Oh, here's a question to Maldita and ANJ, my two superheroes watching me here. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. Oh, well, I'm going to save the surprise. But you guys are going to be part of it. You two, for sure, for being my live. I'm going to have a draw at the end of every month, and I'm going to randomly pick names of what, and it's going to be a money prize. Whatever. I'm revealing too much already. I'm going to make a video about it. But anyway, so what do you recommend? Do you recommend me bringing my Canadian currency and exchanging it there? Like, if I say, I'm not going to bring all, but let's say I bring 1,000 Canadian dollars, or whatever on my, for spending cash to have it on me, because you don't know what you're on into, what kind of situation. Do you guys, and I'm not saying I will, I'm just saying, using it as a metaphor. I'm actually going to bring more. No, I'm just kidding. But would you guys recommend me changing that here, or waiting till I get there to change? That would be like 40,000 pesos. If just any number, it could be 100,000 pesos, whichever. Do you guys recommend me changing it here and bringing Filipino pesos there, or bringing Canadian funds there and sorry, got distracted. Bringing Canadian funds there and then buying Filipino pesos there, or buying Filipino pesos here? What do you think is better, and why? And jeepneys. I'm excited to try the jeepney, but I want to find one with aircon. I don't know if I can fit in a jeepney. A jeepney with me being 6'5", 300 and some pounds. Like, I'm a big dude. Like, these Filipinos sitting next to me, they'll be like, "Oh, this white boy needs the whole jeepney." Anyway. Ten o'clock p.m. my time. So, what do you guys think of the currency thing, guys? What's my best bet here? Am I better off bringing currency to? Maldita says, "OMG." Oops, I knocked my table. OMG, that is so good. What is so good? What is so good? Tell me what is so good. Maldita. Maldita. I wonder what Maldita looks like. $1 Canadian I saw is 36 pesos. No, that's true. That's true. But I'm just wondering if I'm better off to have, if I'm better off to bring Canadian dollars or to exchange my money and bring Filipino pesos, or do I exchange there? What am I better off doing and why? But if you guys have never traveled, you probably don't know. So, but if you have an Intel or oh, and another thing is, guys, what do I need for if I want to rent a motorcycle? Oh, maldita Manapo. Yes, that's right, Manapo. Yes, that's right. You go like this and you say Manapo. And what does the person say that puts their hand there, like the person that's on this arm? When you say Manapo, what does that person say something to you, or they don't say nothing? They just get the hand to the forehead. Oh, she's getting late. 10 o'clock, almost past my bedtime. Because God knows I need my beauty sleep. I'm not beautiful enough. All right, Maldita, isn't that true? I'm just kidding. Just replying here. Yeah, 36 pesos to 1. Should be fun. How much is it for a San Miguel light? I hope it's 36 pesos for one at the Sari store. I always thought when I first started learning about the Filipino culture, I thought they were saying sorry story. Like, you know how sorry, the word sorry, but then I found out it's sari, which is everything. So it says we have 4 people live, but we only have 2 people giving comments. I wonder who everybody else is that's on here. That's a sign of respect to the older person. Yes, Manapo. I understand that. But does the older person say something to you? When you say Manapo, do they reply with something or they don't reply with anything? Oh, guys, here's another thing I want to talk about is so it's come to my attention, and a lot of my friends are telling me, including my editing crew that works with me. Gosh, I wish I could keep these lines and please stay out there. Oh, thank you. It's come to my attention that the name of our channel is too long. So we're gonna rename the channel to just Modern Talk. not modern talk and adventure. We're gonna kick out the adventure. We're still gonna do adventures. But we're gonna name the channel just Modern Talk. So it's so don't be going and thinking that somebody else. It's something. No, it's still gonna be us. But yeah, so just for my 4 people that are watching, just a shout out to all 4 for watching, and you're the first 4 to know. AMJ says some they will reply with God bless you. Oh, okay, nice. That's always nice, right? To hear that back, right? So oh my gosh. So I told you guys the other day. Oh, maybe I didn't air that video yet. I better shut up. I wish all my videos were aired and I could talk more about certain things, but I have to keep my mouth shut because if I don't, I will spoil the surprises that are coming to the channel. Some pretty cool stuff that's happening. So yeah. So guys, what's everybody up to? What's everybody gonna do with their day today? ANJ, what do you got going on after your dishes? Maldita, what do you got going on today? Talk to me, people. Alexander, shout out from the Philippines. Yes, brah. Shout out to you from Canada, all the way from the west, from the foreigner. No, I'm just kidding. From Canada, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on here and watching the live. Thank you for the comment. Guys, I have a question for you. You know how YouTubers, when they are doing lives, they can go there and show the comment to you. Are you guys seeing the comment? Like, okay, right now, can you see the comment that was posted on the live chat without looking in the live chat? Like, can you see it in my screen? Let me know. And if not, how do you do that? Because I see them clicking all the time. I don't know how they're putting that comment in the box down here. So I don't know how they're doing it. So anyway, kind of running out of things to say. I said I will stay on for 2 hours. So help me out here, guys. Tell me what you guys got going on with your day. See if we can pick up on a topic and talk about it. And I'm going to be on here for another 17 minutes. So you got 17 minutes of this, and then no more of this for tonight. So if you only have 17 minutes left to say what you want to say, what will you say? Tell me. Let me know. We can talk about it. Well, everybody's pretty quiet, it seems, I guess. Too bad we don't have a cricket. Too bad we don't have the cricket sound effects on here right now. We could make the cricket sound effect. It's pretty quiet on the channel. It says we got 4 of you guys on here. So oh, Alexander, I'm a former student of ma'am. Oh, nice. So we have something in common. We both have an awesome person in our life. Yeah, well, you I don't know who that person is, Alex. we don't. I took your ad down, Alex, because we don't like to use names on here to protect everybody, right? We don't want to expose anybody here. So thanks for respecting that. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, but I did remove your ad because I don't know who knows who, right? So anyway, but thanks for coming by, Alex. I appreciate you and appreciate your time. It's a little bit quiet here. You don't have to take down all your messages, Alex. It's okay. It's fine. I just took down. I can't have names on here. I can't, just because I don't know who will come after me with a baseball bat. I doubt not too many people are gonna come chasing me. So I have this story. A couple years ago, I was driving in the city a couple years back, and there's this, and I'm at a red light, and we have lights here in Calgary, and we follow the rules. So it's okay, buddy. So I was at a red light, and the light turned green, and when the light turned green, there's this old lady in a walker crossing the street. And there's this guy behind me honking his horn and honking his horn and honking his horn. And I didn't move because the old lady is coming across the road. I ain't gonna kill her. So finally this guy honks and honks and honks. So I just do this and I throw my hands up in the air. And I'm in a smaller truck. And he's in a big jack. He's in a big jack truck. So he jumps out of this truck and he's gonna come and beat me up. So I jump out of my truck. Jump out. Here I am, 6'5". This guy, he got back in his truck so damn fast. He ran so fast to his truck, his feet were smoking. He ran back to his truck and he was gone. He went around me and took off through the intersection. He took one he took one look at me and said that was it. Yeah, so usually people don't butter me. I don't get a lot of heat. Sometimes if guys are drinking and stuff, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you have to fight the biggest guy, right?" And then, Maldita, you can't have it change here. Oh yeah, I'll change. I'm changing the name. It's just too long. So anyway, so yeah, shout out to everybody. Alex, thank you for coming there. Alex, we'll say Alex, Maldita, ANJ. Let's see who else was. I seen somebody else on here earlier. I seen a ninja knee. Thank you for coming. KK, he's gone. He's left us already. He said good night. So thank you guys so much for coming to my first live. God bless you. It's a reply. God bless you. It's a reply. What? I don't understand. Oh God! Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. God bless is a reply. Yeah, that's what he was saying. That's that's a good thing. It's good to hear, right? If to get that that blessing. So yeah, kind of a very it's kind of cool. So I'll have to practice that when I see somebody. I'm talking to somebody that's older. We'll have to. We will have to say manapo. Manapo, right? Manapo. MANAPO. So Anyway, guys, we're coming up to an hour and 50 minutes here, almost 2 hours on the live here. So we're gonna shut it off at 2 hours here, guys. So thank you again for joining me. Oh my gosh, you know what? I wasn't even gonna do a live. I wasn't even gonna do a live, but I was inspired to do a live. So I said, you know what? Let's do it, and let's come on here and see what we can accomplish. So yeah, it was a lot of fun chatting with my 4 people. Some guys have like 50, 60 people, typing all kinds of different things. And you know what? I had just as much fun with my 4 as they had with their 60. So I don't care. They can suck on it. I'm just kidding. I had fun with you guys. I appreciate you guys. Again, I'm gonna have a video here of there will be a reward from Modern Talk for the loyalist and most. I'm taking notes of who is joining my lives and who's. There will be I'll have there will be a reward for the subscribers done by Modern Talk. However, there'll be more to come in the video. I'm just a blabbermouth. I can't even freaking keep a surprise. You know what? You want me, whoever marries me, whoever gets to marry me is gonna be lucky. And I'll tell you why. Not because I'm a good person, not because I'm any of this, but because I cannot keep a secret. I cannot contain if I do something wrong, I blurt it out. Hey, I made a mistake. I messed up. Here I am. Kill me. Whatever it takes. Let's make it right. I can't cheat. I'm not good at cheating. So I'm not a good liar. I mean, I can be a good liar if it comes to, or a birthday gift or something like that. But something big, something I can't. I just can't contain myself, especially if it was for the person, my soulmate. Oh my gosh, sorry. If it was for my soulmate or somebody like that, just a topic, just food for thought. Just putting it out there. So anyway, see if I'm still live. Actually, I want to see if I'm still live here. Oh, I am. I see myself. I got my phone here, so I can see myself. Silly man. Modern Talk was live. Let me like my own live. I just like my own live. And let's go back to the comments. Thank you so much, ANJ. Maldita co. Just stare at you. Why are you just staring at me? Say something. I want a topic to talk about. You could stare at me, but also you have to say something. You have to tell me. I got only, a couple minutes, 8, 9 minutes left here before we shut down. So you have to say something to me. You have to tell me how your day is going, what you're doing for your day. Did you wash your dishes like ANJ? Did you wash your dishes like that person? Did you mop your floors today? I'm just kidding. And you know what else, guys? Oh, there's another topic I want to talk about is karaoke. I love karaoke. I do it all the time. I have a machine here in my house. I own my own machine. Yes, I said it. I own my own machine. I got my own microphones. I got my own wireless microphone, and I love to sing. I love to sing. So yeah, so I'm gonna fit right in with the video you guys have. We call it karaoke here, whatever. Just throwing that out there. Angie, yes, now I'm washing clothes hand. I'm sorry, I have to wash clothes by hand. I do too, but I take it to the washing machine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make it sound like, but you know what? I know a lot of Filipinos don't like washing machine. However, for me, I love the washing machine. Like I go there, I throw the clothes in, and I throw the clothes in, I press the button, it goes and straight on. And then of course we don't have the sun here like you guys do, so we have an actual dryer. And then some of my stuff I get, it's called dry cleaning, so they clean it with steam. So you have to take that to a shop. I mean, and that costs a little bit of extra money. I don't do it very often. Like I just do it to nice clothes, like suits and my Louis Vuittons and my Gucci's. I'm just kidding. I don't. No, but like my suits and stuff, you know, when I'm all dressed up and I go out, I take that clothes to the dry cleaners because they do it with steam and it doesn't hurt the fabrics and stuff. What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. There's a glitch in the network. Yes, Philippines. I hear a lot of glitches in the networks there. I lots of people that I watch, YouTubers that I watch live, always are having issues with having glitches in the with their internet. So yeah, I see it all the time. So you're not the first, but I don't know what is this. I don't know what that. I don't know what that means, Maldita. If you could confirm what that is. So anyway, what is this? I'm trying to think, make sense of that, but I don't know what that means. Oh, eyes. What is it with Filipino people and liking eyes? Filipino people love foreign people's eyes. And you know what? I always get asked by Filipinas here, because my eyes change color. Ooh, yeah, that's so crazy. Hey, my eyes are green, hazel, dark, light. They change. They'll change every day. I have it's one in like 5 million people have this, and I have it. So it's pretty crazy. But yeah, what is it with Filipinos and nose and not wanting to be brown? You guys are so beautiful brown. Why do you guys want to be white? We're the ones trying to be. We're the guys trying to be brown, and you guys want to be white. What is this? Like you guys look so beautiful with that dark mocha latte. Just looks beautiful. You guys look so good. But yeah, it's funny how Filipinas are like, oh, it's so hot, and I want to be in the sun. Come here, don't stand in the sun. No, come in the sun. Get rid of this white. So, guys, we're coming up 58 minutes here, 59 minutes. So we're gonna shut her off at 2 hours because I can't believe I pulled it off. 2 hours live on our first attempt here, guys, on Modern Talk and Adventures. I'm gonna thank everybody that came on here. Alex, thank you so much, buddy. You are a rock star. Maldita, thank you, ma'am. ANJ, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That is so funny. Thank you so much for all your comments, and I hope you got them dishes done. If I was in the Philippines, I would say, you know what? Don't do those clothes. Here's some pesos. Go take them to the laundry and give you a break. But I'm not there, so. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. I do like, oh, well, next time you do a live, I'll come and say hi. Let me check here and see. How come I never get your notifications? Have you have done lives? Let me have a look here. You know what? Next time I must not have my notification on for you. I'm sorry. Next time you do a live, I'll come and say hi. I'm gonna definitely. Maldita, do you do lives? Are you? I'm gonna wait for a reply there from you girls. Yes, I am playing games while live. Oh, what kind of games? Like, are you a gamer? Like video games? Please reply. Anyway, you know what? Guys, we have reached the 2-hour mark. Wow. We've done it. Mobile Legends game. Oh, that's the name of your channel, Mobile Legends game? Let me look it up right now here. Oh. Mobile. There's Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Oh, games. Oh. Oh, how come I can't see it? Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Mobile Legends. How come I can't find you? Did I spell it right? Yeah. Oh, I can just see the install. Ah, okay. See, I don't know nothing about games, so that's why I didn't know that. I don't play games at all. I'm way too busy with work. NJ A N J A N J N E Gaming. Let's check you out here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you are. You have 200. Oh, I shouldn't talk how many subscribers you have. Yeah, okay. I think I found you. Oh, you do gaming. Okay, well, I'll stop by when you do lives and say hi. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about your games, or any game for that matter. I'm going to subscribe. I just subscribed here, and I'll click the bell. So I'll show you. I've subscribed. So you've seen that now. I'll come check you out, and because I appreciate you you doing this for me. So anyway, Maldita says, yeah, okay, well, guys, thank you so much. But the time has come. The time has come to say goodnight. I love you already for real. Well, you know what? You never know. You never know how people feel about one another. But thank you for the love. Thank you for your support, everybody. Maldita, AJN. Let's see who else we had on here. Mr. Alexandra, Mr. Alex. KK went to bed already. We had a couple other people on here. Thank you guys so much for watching live. Be kind to one another, guys. It's not hard. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. And if we can get a big enough fan base together, not fan base, subscribers, and we can all connect and build each other's channel. Wow, what an amazing experience. And you know what? If we can do a meet and greet to the subs, when I come to the Philippines, I would love to do that. And you know what? We can even, if the group is, I mean, if it's half the Philippines, we can't. But if the group is small enough, we could even do some food or something, right? Anyhow, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. And be kind to one another. And I love you all, guys. You guys have been amazing. Everybody, thank you. And I'll see you guys shortly.